Hi, and welcome back to LinkAsia. Last week in India, Narendra Modi was elected to serve as the nation's next prime minister, and on Monday, he'll be sworn in. Even though he won by a wide margin, he's a controversial figure at home and abroad. From New Delhi, here's Ajoy Bose with more on reactions to Modi's win.
It is significant that when it became clear within few hours of counting that his Bharatiya Janata Party was heading for a landslide win, Modi announced his victory not at a public meeting or a press conference, but on his Twitter account. India has won. Good days are ahead, Modi tweeted. It has since then become the most famous tweet in India, having been retweeted a record 70,000 times. Modi has been an ardent exponent of the social media, expertly using Twitter, Facebook, and other platforms available on the internet, going to the extent of posting a selfie after casting his vote. He continues to be hyperactive on the social media even after his famous victory. For instance, he has been recording the many congratulatory phone calls and messages received ever since the results were announced. And in a bold, if somewhat controversial gesture, he has declared, even before being formally sworn in as Prime Minister, a possible diplomatic initiative with Israel. Indeed, right from the beginning of the election campaign and through the long 6-week voting process, social media has been in the forefront. Modi's many followers and fans on Twitter and Facebook have been playing and replaying news of their victory, including evocative images of the BJP leader being blessed by his mother and his kneeling down to pray on the steps of Parliament. However, not all reactions have been celebratory. There is little doubt that opinion is divided over whether Modi is good or bad for India. One opponent of the BJP, an activist of the fledgling anti-corruption party ARP, swore to fight on. The most hyped up elections in Indian politics has also seen some hilarious spoofs on the Modi victory that have gone viral on YouTube. Clearly, social media users will closely monitor whether Modi will be able to deliver on the promises that have swept him to a historic win. So will the country's minority population that worry about the BJP's positions on the place of Christians and Muslims in India. For LinkAsia, this is Ajoy Bose in New Delhi. And to tell us how next door Pakistan's social media is reacting, here's Hassan Iftikhar.
There's some fear in Pakistan about the BJP victory. Narendra Modi's nationalist, pro-Hindu rhetoric looks dangerously anti-Muslim from here. Many people still remember the anti-Muslim riots of 2002 in Gujarat when Modi was the chief minister there. This added to decades of mistrust and rivalry between the two countries, and Pakistan's social media lit up after the Indian elections. There were comparisons between Modi and the banned ultra-Muslim outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba and its fiery leader Hafiz Mohammad Saeed. One journalist and political commentator tweeted, "I seriously believe somehow Hafiz Saeed Saab should become the Prime Minister of Pakistan. He seems to be our only answer to Modi." This user wrote, "We welcome Modi as Prime Minister of India because he is real face of Indian majority, anti-Muslim and anti-Pakistan." A former head of Pakistan's domestic spy agency, the Intelligence Bureau, wrote spitefully, "Pakistan needn't worry about Modi coming to power in India. Modi has graduated to a new level and will only ruin India if he continues his chief minister's style." But others believe that Modi as Prime Minister might prove moderate. Hope now BJP'd stop Muslim and Pakistan bashing. A former ambassador to Washington wrote, "Modi's unapologetic communalism is very much a reality, but by and large, Pakistan is not overthinking this issue." And this post suggested that the two countries start a new page. Let's all learn basic etiquette of being good neighbors. Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif congratulated Modi on his win, and Modi in return invited him for his oath-taking ceremony. It seems that the two might, after all, get along. I am Hassan Iftikhar for LinkAsia from Lahore.
Now on US airwaves, a global channel of uncompromising stories. World news, documentaries, entertainment, and culture. Link TV, connecting you to the world. For more information, visit linktv.org.